I'm on to a brand new trend in New York City, and it's super sexy. It's squash.
Guys, not only is it sold out, check out this crowd over there.
I attended the Tournament of Champions at Grand Central Terminal recently, and I was blown away by how many people showed up that were ridiculously good looking. To find out more, I snagged an interview with squash royalty, the newly elected head of squash in Brazil. He said squash draws sexy people because it is similar to sex. In fact, it's better.
If you had to choose squash over sex, what would you choose?
Squash.
Wow. You sure about that? You didn't even think about it for a second. I like this guy.
So that's why I'm not a...
I got a lot of questions.
It could also be the equipment that brings out the rugged elite. I got a rundown from Dunlop Sports about the focus always being on balls.
People love the black balls because that's what you use, but the pros, because it's a glass court, they love the white balls because it's a glass court. And then what people really like is the big balls.
Of course.
There you go.
We also chatted about the difference between tennis and squash, and it's all about the power. The rackets are designed to deliver the ball based on power. No surprise here that he assigned me the most powerful racket that they had in the place.
This is powerful, okay? Because it's loud, it's orange, it's bright, fits you perfectly.
Powerful, loud, and
Your
bright.
color.
Rated by Forbes magazine as the healthiest sport based on cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular strength, flexibility, muscular endurance, calories burned, and risk of injury. Now, some other regulars of the sport, or at least of the bar, seem to agree.
Do you necessarily have to be an athlete? And can anybody do that?
Great calves, necessity.
I hear squash is like sex. Is that true?
You know, I've been told that many times. I am
But you wouldn't know, right?
squash player, so
Right.
yeah.
Now, the tickets for the finals of the Tournament of Champions were $50, so not cheap, and neither are many of the places that house the leagues in NYC. The list includes the Harvard Club, the Yale Club, and the New York Athletic Club. And many of the events are sponsored by big banks like this one and JP Morgan. So maybe the sponsors and the hosts dictate the fancy pants crowd that shows up. With an estimated 800,000 players in the US alone, is it the game of the moment, or is it the new trend, or is it too rich for your blood?
It's definitely too rich for my blood. I love to goof on squash, but it's only because I wish I was one of those guys that was rich and played squash.
Is it co-ed? Or the women playing with the men, or is it just the men?
Oh,
and then
no,
there's
yeah,
like few women there?
It's a good question. It's definitely co-ed. It's open to all, and everybody can do it. You just got to have strength and stamina.
Did he smile and wink when he said squash is better than sex? Because I just can't. Come on.